Good morning, sir. Myself Satvika. I'm from CSE department. Today, let us discuss about class declaration, and class members, and also what is a class syntax of class declaration, class members overview, and about attributes, methods, constructors, destructors, inheritance, and classes. Coming to the introduction to classes. Classes are blueprints for creating objects in object-oriented programming. They encapsulate data for the object and methods to manipulate the data. Understanding classes is essential for effective software design and development. Here we have a diagram. Car is a class and objects are Mercedes, BMW and audio. There will be many objects in a class. Now let us see about what is a class. A class defines a data type by bundling data and methods into a single unit. It serves as a template for creating instances known as objects. Each object can have its own state and behavior based on the class definition. Coming to the class declaration. Class declaration is the syntax used to define a class in a programming language. It typically includes the class name and may include visibility modifiers. A basic class declaration specifies the attributes and methods contained within the class. Coming to the syntax of class declaration. The syntax for class declaration varies slightly between programming languages. In many languages, the class keyword is followed by the class name and curly brackets. Example, access modifier in place of class, that is public, private or protected. Next class, class name, extends superclass name or implements interface name. Next class body. Coming to the class members overview, class members include attributes and methods associated with the class. Attributes store the state of an object while methods define its behavior. Members can have different access levels such as public, private or protected. Here, what is a class diagram? Here I mentioned the class diagram of a car. Coming to the attributes in classes. Attributes represent the properties or characteristics of an object. They can be instantiated with default values or set through constructors. Access to attributes can be controlled through getter or setter methods. Here let us see a class human, and in this the attributes are name, age, height, weight, walk, sleep. In this again we have two objects, person 1 and person 2. Coming to the methods in classes. Methods are functions defined within a class that operate on the class's data. They can perform actions, return values, and modify the object's state. Method overloading allows multiple methods with the same name but different parameters. Here I also provided the diagram related to methods and functions in Python. We can also link this to the Python so that we can understand it better. Methods and functions. Coming to the constructors and destructors. Constructors are special methods invoked when an object is created. They often initialize the attributes and set up the object's initial state. Destructors are called when an object is destroyed, allowing or resource cleanup. Inheritance and classes. Inheritance allows a new class to inherit attributes and methods from an existing class. This promotes code reusability and establishes a hierarchical relationship between classes. The derived class can override methods from the base class to provide specific functionality. Python class inheritance. Here we see the base class, parent class and superclass, and also derived class, child class, etc. Coming to the conclusion, today we have discussed about the topics: what is a class, class declaration, syntax of class declaration, class members overview, attributes in classes, methods in classes, constructors and destructors, inheritance and classes. Now let us talk about three main points. Understanding classes and their members is fundamental to object-oriented programming. They provide a way to structure and organize code effectively. Mastery of class declarations and members enhances software development practices. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity.